Your boy Zack has absolutely lost his mind. He's going at Eric July hard now, directly, when he really hadn't before. And this was a cynical attempt. I think your boy Zack is getting a short-term boost, and I'm going to tell you what I think is happening right now from this. Even though he's bleeding subscribers, even though, as you can see, his views are not doing very well. You can see the comparison between my channel and his channel, not very good. And he's pissing off a lot of his fans. He's not being the hot dog vendor that he asked all of Marvel and DC to be. He's just lashing out at people who would be his allies, and he's doing so because everything's failing to a huge degree. And this is a very sad thing that he's done. Going at Eric July is probably maybe the stupidest thing he's done yet. And since we last checked in on Zack, I think he was at 99.1 thousand subscribers. He's lost another 300 subscribers in just a few days, and it's going to get worse. Mundane Zack is just on a death spiral, and it's absolutely crazy. All right, my name's John Delose, everybody, and I am a real culture warrior. I hate what Marvel and DC is doing, and I am trying to report on good independent comics. I did a test yesterday where I'm like, okay, I'm reviewing Chuck Dixon's new Something Big comic. You can go check that video. I'm like, how am I going to title this and clickbait this to get people to watch me do a positive comic review? You can go look at that and look at the thumbnail. I think I did a pretty good job. And I did. I got a lot of people eyeballs on good independent comics by people who don't hate you. That is our goal here. That's what our mission is. This is an overtly Christian channel. I do not mince words. I'm not playing any sort of game. I'm not tiptoeing and playing footsie with the mainstream industry like Zack is. This is the real deal. So if you're here, you're in the right spot. Hit the like and subscribe button. Join us. Join our community as we're growing. And I'm also got a Kickstarter right now, The Hidden Emperor. This is a wonderful sci-fi graphic novel. We've been coming out with things, and again, unlike your boy Zack, we come out with these like clockwork. I do things on the level of Eric July. And we come out with these just a month or two after the campaign closes, move on to the next one. You're not going to be waiting years. I still have not gotten my Jawbreakers Forever. I don't know what happened to that book. And I don't want to be like that as a creator. I respect you as fans. I respect you as customers. I respect you as readers. I listen to my readers. When readers say, hey, I like this, I want more of this, this is what we do. This is why we've got a sequel to Overmind right now, which was our biggest campaign yet. And this is going to be our biggest campaign before it closes. Because this is growing. People are seeing we're the real alternative, and this is a wonderful thing. So this is a sci-fi. If you like Star Wars, if you like Warhammer 40K, if you like Flash Gordon, if you like Mike Barron's Nexus, this is going to be a wonderful book for you. Check it out. It's in the description below. I hope to earn your support, not just with this book, but books in the future, because we're going to keep rolling and keep doing things even better every single time, because we appreciate you as readers. That's the important thing here. Something I don't think Zack really does at this juncture. So, your boy Zack's going at Eric July at this point pretty hard, and if you go back, and you could see what he's doing with Eric July and actually directly going at him now. Here it is from yesterday. Now, Eric that's July turning himself into a sidekick on his own channel is mind-boggling to me. Chuckling like Ed McMahon while Shouty Man bellows dumbed-down talking points from 2018. Ridiculous. You want to talk about 2018? It's like Zack doesn't even know his own. Like he's got no self-awareness. He's putting Joe Glass tweets up there. This guy again. The people Zack is constantly harping on: Joe Glass, T. Franklin. None of these people have any jobs. They're all like begging for money on GoFundMe. They're the most irrelevant people out there. They are very 2018, and Zack is trying to get a few 2018 talking points out there in between things for a reason, and it is for Zack's own, just financial benefit. That's all it is, because he knows he's pissing off his fans with stuff like this, so he has to get them in to buy his new comic book, which is the third campaign he's done this year that hasn't delivered after like how many other campaigns? How long is Indiegogo going to allow that? Jesus Christ, very crazy. But you can see, like, going at Eric July directly is crazy. And if you've watched both these men, Az actually is a real comic book reader. He knows a lot about comic books. He is somebody who has attention to it, and he's reading current ones. He's not just doing 2018 talking points or anything like that. Eric July, obviously, most of what he does on his channel at this point is talk about the Rippaverse and his own comic books. He's really trying to build that brand and build it as an actual competitor to Marvel and DC. Comes out with regular releases, each one getting better. That is what a company's supposed to do. And I think Zack's just jealous because this is what Zack was supposed to do. If you look back to 2018, Zack was supposed to be the guy who was going to fight this culture war. He was going to fight Marvel and DC to the death. He was going to be hard on them. And then he just softened because, like, I think at the end of the day, he just wanted to work for them so badly that he just, like, he'd equivocate on anything to get a shot at writing X-Men or G.I. Joe or one of those sort of things. And unfortunately, when that's his attitude, it's not about the cause. It's not about destroying all the woke and replacing it with something new. It's just about getting Zack some clout in hopes that he can get in with Marvel and DC. And it's very sad to watch. And so that's where we're going here. So you're still doing the talking points from 2018 in order to do that, Zack. When the world's changed, everybody's more fed up with this woke stuff at this point. They've doubled down so hard in these companies. It's like you said a couple years ago before you did your heel turn here. They turned DC Comics into the comic book equivalent of a gay bar. That was you, Zack. And it's unreadable. They've destroyed the comic industry. Comic shops are closing left and right. And there is a real alternative. And Ripa is doing it. His books are coming out regularly. They're getting better with each one. It's like, when you did the Jawbreakers and then Grand Bazaar and then had your whole line, Iron Sights, we expected the same out of you. And then suddenly you just like started not delivering these things for years. People are complaining that they haven't gotten their books, including myself, from 3 years ago. That's a problem. It shows you're not taking this seriously. You're not acting like a businessman. You're not selling your hot dogs. You're waiting for your hot dogs to get cold and the buns to get stale to deliver them. And then you're complaining when the customers say, hey, we don't like this. And by the way, we're coming to your hot dog stand, and you're not saying the same promotional lines you used to. You're now saying that you don't like these birthday clowns and you don't like the people we like. Why are you signaling against us? It's insane. But he did this for a reason. Like I said, it's beyond just this. This was his comic book campaign he was just putting out right now. Absolutely cringy. You can see it's AI art on the thumbnail, which is ridiculous. And this was failing as of yesterday. It was about $7,000 short of funding. And when he did this and lashed out at Eric July, he got, there's Ethan Van Sciver's fan base mobilized. And Ethan Van Sciver's got a very loyal fan base that he can activate 100 backers pretty quickly. And so when he attacks Eric July like this, he gets on the trash cast campaign and all that stuff. Ethan pushes it. It gets it over the finish line. That was the intent of getting that done yesterday. That's why he was going hard at Eric July all of a sudden. It's that cynical. He doesn't care about any of this. He just wanted his quick funding. And again, this is the third book he's funded this year, and it looked really bad. That's why it wasn't funding. If you look at it, he's just got a bunch of covers of Marvel comics on here. It's like this isn't even a real thing. Why are you doing this? And why did Marvel allow that? Why did Indiegogo allow this? This is bizarre. And so he doesn't show anything, doesn't show any work. It's insanity. And so it seems like a big grift. And since the other two campaigns this year closed, haven't delivered, all within weeks of this stuff, to me, I'm pretty sure that he's like running out of money. He can't actually fulfill the old campaigns, which is why we don't have them yet, because he probably blew the money. And he's using these campaigns to try to raise money to fulfill the old campaigns. And that's a disastrous state. And that's that would make a lot of sense. It would explain all this stuff, because this is nonsensical. Why would you go attack Eric July when you're bleeding fan base? Why would you do this? I'm not the only person who remembers the discourse being more intelligent and nuanced 5-6 years ago. So he's saying Eric's not intelligent and nuanced. It's like, geez. Geek YouTube has devolved into people in the UK accents screaming, "It's shit," at the top of their lungs. That wouldn't have flown in 2017. My gosh. He just hates everybody on his side, and it's very, very clear. And he's mad, and it's jealousy. It's because these guys are succeeding where he failed. His channel's falling apart. His business for comics is falling apart. And it's because of two things, Zack. One, you just are attacking everybody on your side constantly when you were supposed to be fighting the culture war. Two, you didn't deliver on your products, and that's it. It's pretty simple as a business, but it's not these guys' fault. It's not my fault. It's your own fault. And until you get yourself straight and your head on straight, it's going to continue like this. So we're hoping you come back to reality. because you want to be that hot dog vendor like you used to say back in the day. It's time to make a change. It's past time to make a change. Ugh, it's really sad to watch. And this level of grift is like absolutely insane. I mean, like, gosh, did you back this? I don't want to shame anybody. If you're a comic backer, I don't want to shame you, because I do appreciate all comic backers. Just, I can't believe this got 532 backers. Well, I hope we end up with more than that on the Hidden Emperor. We're growing here. Things are on the way up, and it's because we're providing what you want. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Hit the like and subscribe button. Go grab this book in the description below. Try us out. Like I said, we are going to be coming out with things regularly, and I want to earn your support for the long term. It's what we're here to do. For being there.